Welcome to the video, everybody. The gang is all here. Look who we got out of the dumpster today. Doesn't he look fabulous? The lighting's different, and I'm not going to go get the other because I've been painting with that really good light. And I don't have jewelry tonight, so it's just going to be a little story time. Look at that. It's breakable, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Korea, Walt Disney Productions. I mean, it's wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, the main one threw him out and she didn't even break him. She must be on her medicine still. Must not have run out of it. This is what I call an end of day, but I don't know. It's not, you know, anybody. And it's not old, but it's pretty. Pretty. Got that out of the dumpster. Then I keep getting these weird characters. Now this is a ninja, not supernatural, but little ninja thing. And oh yeah, Voodoo Princess is gone. It was great timing. And I know she's just a souvenir from New Orleans and all, but the face, just go back and look at that video. That face was just nasty. That's what bugged me, was her face. And today was trash day, and I know Sue told me don't throw it in your trash, but I read that after I had thrown it in my trash. The thing is they came and picked up the trash today, like 30 minutes after I threw her in there. And then so she got compressed and smashed down in there, and she's already at the town dump. So anyway, that was that. And this one, I don't know. Might take him to the park for kids, but I don't know if it's a kid thing though. Is it? Maybe not. Probably throw him away too. Got these little jewelry bags. What does this say? Worth $20. Okay, whatever. So if it's small enough, I'll be using them for people buying a ring from me. These are dumpster finds. This is not, missed this yesterday in the voodoo thing. It's like one of those seeds carved with a bird, and it has some little seed parts. And we got, today I went at 5:30, and the main one was gone, and maybe one day she won't be working there anymore because I just don't want to deal with her. The other one, even if she were to, I don't go to it when they're there. But like if she were to come back because she forgot something and there I am getting stuff out of the dumpster, she would just probably laugh. The nice one. She's really nice. But anyway, Map of Middle Earth was in there. And it is from Lord of the Rings. And a vintage one is, I think, on Etsy for like $45. Now, this is not in great condition. It's got some tears and things. But, you know, for free out of there it is. You know, that kind of deal. You put it up on your wall and all that. So I'll take it. Deborah, thank you for all of that wonderful information on that pentagram thing. How it's been many different symbols over the centuries. And that was very informative. Y'all can look at what Deborah looked up about that, and it's on the comments. I also got a bunch of, I think we're going to do a little reading today out of this. And we're going to start with a story. Now this was even covered in cellophane. It's brand new. But I got there before him because there was a bunch of crutches in there, which is good aluminum. It's called aluminum breakage because I'm not going to sit there and cut it apart and separate the what's called dirty aluminum, meaning it has some steel or some rubber, you know, the little rubber pieces on it. There was a time when I first started scrapping that I did kind of cut everything up, but I don't have the time, the energy, or wanting to hurt my hands or anything, you know, get bruises and stuff from messing with metal. So I just take all those crutches and put them in my shed. If the neighbors ever watch me, they're probably like, you know, where does she get? Because I've been getting like literally there's 10 of them in there, and it's from this dumpster. Today I got 5 of them, which is that's pretty good. I don't know, it's worth maybe $7, something like that. And I got some more aluminum pieces and some just plain aluminum. And I got, oh, I should show y'all, but it's outside. It's antique chandelier parts. Unfortunately, it's just parts and broken, but it's old. And I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to try to sell it for parts, because a nice one from the 1920s is $250. So these old parts, I don't know if I can get 50 for it, but they're heavy, so there we have that problem again. It's too big to go in those. If it fits, it ships things. Anyway, so I beat him today, and that was good. Also, I was downtown looking for rocks, because after my doctor's appointment, you know, I'm doing the rounds, the yearly checkup with the teeth, the eyes, the body part, all of it. I had one of them just this morning, and afterwards somebody posted they put some rocks out, so I went downtown to walk it and got a few rocks. I saw Minka's family. I mean, the cats downtown are gorgeous, and one of them, they have a lot of food out behind this barber shop, and I saw it's a tuxedo just like she is, beautiful cat. And then I saw just like a, you know, the milk cow, black and white, not as organized as her pattern. And where she came from, the dumpster is not too far away from downtown, probably half a mile. All right, so you see the title, and it's also in Spanish. And somebody was talking about the fox. I think it was Sue down there in Kerrville. So, Rosie the hen went for a walk. I'm going to have to get it to where we can see both pictures. Rosie the hen, so she's going for a walk. It's a little dark, but we'll survive. Across the yard. There she goes, going across the yard. And look who's hot on her trail. Boom. He stepped on a rake. It's really good art, isn't it? Oh. And she went around the pond. She's going around. I mean, really beautiful artwork. I mean, this would look great on a rock. Here she's going. Oh, that's where, well, it never did turn out like that. I tried to do the butterfly, but I did 5 rocks yesterday. I'll show them to you when I get 10. So there she's going, and he's splat. And the frogs jump up. Over the haystack. There's a little nice, no words. She's on the other side of the haystack. I really like this illustration. Look how confident that chicken is. Beautiful. Just, that's the way our chicken was. She had no reason to be afraid from these idiots over here. Past the mill. So she's going past the mill. There she goes. There's the haystack. That's a squirrel or something. She keeps on trucking. Keep on trucking. Don't even look back. That's a cute house. That would look cute on a rock. And the flower covers the fox. They're cat and dog like, y'all, foxes. Through the fence. Here she comes, through the fence. And she keeps on trucking, and he falls, and he lands in the wagon. And I wonder if that wagon's gonna roll under the beehives. There he goes. She's under the beehives. And he's, oh no, he's rolling into the bees. This is pretty right here. Just that would look nice on a rock. I might do that. And there they are following him the whole, and look at her. And got back in time for dinner. Back into her little safe house where she should be. And that's cute too. Oh, that's nice. We're going to do a little bit more on the Arizona highways. We're just going to look and see. I don't know if we'll be able to see it very well. I think it'll work. I got the camera light on, but this is about the new traders, new silversmiths, new markets. This is in the 70s. That's a beautiful piece there. Now, very nice. Actual size reproduction of heavy old silver necklaces selected from a great collection of old pawn jewelry, belts, bridles, and artifacts consigned to the Ashton Gallery in Scottsdale, Arizona. Some of the finest concha belts and quitos we have ever seen came too late to be included in our color folio. Complete collections are becoming rarer by the year. Yeah, they sure are. Oh, look at that. Turquoise and silver adorning a classic example of Santa Clara pottery. Oh, wouldn't y'all look at that? That's, I mean, it's in black and white, but it's a pottery glaze covered in turquoise and silver. The Potreros were the first to use the leaf as an art form in Indian jewelry. Classic in Gold by Ramon and Lucille Potrero. Contemporary award-winning set of gold and Persian turquoise, courtesy of Fifth Avenue Gallery. Gold and turquoise, that's different, isn't it? I like it both ways. Hopi Dancers by Fritz Scholder from the special Denver Art Museum limited edition of 150 prints, 75 in black and natural, 75 in red and blue. The internationally eminent artist will present a major exhibit of paintings, drawings, lithographs, and fetishes at the Elaine Horwich Gallery, and it tells you when. Back in the 70s. Left. Fine piece match set by Master Silversmith Wilson Tasosi. Yeah, that is absolutely too much. Persian turquoise in an original setting by Tribal Craftsman. Limited Indian Silversmiths. I guess that would be this. In the Old Pawn Classic, Ashton Gallery. The old Indians wore their silver as a display of wealth. I don't know if did we read this already? We may have. But I had it marked. Anyway, beads and squash flower ends were made of heavy coin silver. The necklace above is typical of many classics in private collections. The Naha was cast in 1875 and the beads in the 1880s, and the squash flower ends in the 1900s. The photograph used in the background is by Edward Curtis. So here's some map by Doug Rowland. Oh, I started reading this, so now when Arizonians decide to become involved, they really become involved. Dr. Hayes Caldwell and his wife Margaret saw a painting of an isolated Indian trading post at a gallery showing. It brought back a nostalgia of days gone by that could never be recaptured. The picture haunted them, and they pondered the fate of the old posts. Couldn't something be done in order to preserve the atmosphere of the old posts so that future generations could enjoy part of this lost Americana? Let me have a sip of tea. Sometime later, Dr. Caldwell asked retired Dr. Oscar Theoni if he would be interested in becoming involved in the project. For the next 2 years, Dr. Caldwell and Theoni, along with their wives, devoted every spare moment to the project. They spent long and tedious hours at the library with knowledgeable friends and touring the reservation lands, interviewing relatives and acquaintances of the Indian traders who had founded and operated these colorful posts. At great personal expense, Dr. Theoni commissioned artist Marjorie Reed, who had grown up on the reservations, to research and restore as accurately as possible on canvas many of the old posts. Dr. Caldwell commissioned Peter Rogers and Peter Hurd to reproduce some of the most recent posts. Scenic beauty or historical significance was the criteria. Their meticulous research has produced volumes of material from which they hope soon to compile into a book form. A portion of the material is presented here as a salute to a bygone age, and in hopes, along with the Caldwells and Theonis, that somehow the trading posts will be preserved in the recorded history of the Southwest. Okay, I guess in the issue, we've seen a couple of pictures of it back in here. Maybe. Page 2, so it gives you some information. Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, I think we looked at these pictures as we read. Old Cow Springs, here's one of them. Yeah, I think we did already read this. But I don't think I read some of the pages. We looked at pictures. Navajos made the bridle articles of horse equipage in iron and silver. Beautiful. Contemporary turquoise Holka type necklace before shaping, stabilizing, and polishing. So this talks about the issue of turquoise. And we'll end with that. Well, no, we're actually going to end with a prayer. And we're thankful for the wonderful viewers and the great jewelry and our hobbies of having coffee and something to drink, tea, beer, wine, whatever, gin and tonic, Diet Coke, and sharing some fellowship and information and just a good hobby. And I appreciate everybody's always having things to help us out with and help each other out with. So let's just end with this. This was going to go to the dumpster, so we're going to read this next one. Not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy he saved us. That being justified by his grace, we should be made heirs according to the hope of eternal life. So that's clearing all the air of any of that little doll, but we're going to move on in a real positive way as we have, and everything's great. Was a little interesting and didn't take long to decide she wasn't going to be part of our gang. Right, gang? Sheila is ready for some more rings. Billy Bob, a viewer said he was shaking his head like that because he was asleep. And that is so true, like waking up like, what's going on? What I miss? And there's Gramps. And I still like to see the lapis. Oh, yeah, that's the sterling back there. And this is our latest find. I don't know if that was jade or not, but I'm going to say it is. I never did test that. It's got to be. The Sarah Coventry sterling and the big. And this is broken, unfortunately. There were no pieces to fix it in the bottom. All right, well, thank you for joining us. We've got one more box called Naturals. I don't know if I can wait till Friday night or not, but we do not have anything else coming from Shop Goodwill. Miss Berry, the city I buy from, is not listed anymore in a week, so I'm a little concerned. But whatever, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And we will see y'all tomorrow.